Basic English versus Advanced English. So let's begin. The first sentence in basic is, he is happy with me. Now I have 7 different alternatives for this sentence in Advanced English with idioms. First is, I am in his good graces. Second, I am in his good books. Third, he is pleased with me. Fourth is, I am in his favor. The next is, he is as pleased as a punch with me. Or, he is as happy as a clam with me. You may also say, he is as happy as a Larry with me. So this particular idiom, as happy as Larry, was kind of a bewilderment for me because a person's name is included in the idiom. So here goes the origin. Actually, Larry was an Australian boxer who never lost a fight. And the then newspaper headlines quoted this idiom, as happy as Larry. Okay, so next sentence in basic is, if he is allowed to wear Western outfit in the office, then women should also be allowed. Okay, the context is if someone is allowed, then another person should also be given the permission in the same situation. That's the context. Now let's say the same sentence in 2 different ways using Advanced English. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. Okay, very beautiful quote. The next is, what's acceptable to one should also be acceptable for another too. Okay. The third one is, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. The same in Advanced English, we have 10 different alternatives. So let's begin. The first is, what are you cooking these days? Second is, what are you pulling off these days? The third is, what are you bringing off these days? The next is, what's happening? Fifth is, hey, what's new? Next is, what do you have going on these days? Next is, what have you been up to lately these days? The next is, how is it going on these days? The next is, what are you into these days? The next is, what are you up to? You may also say, hey, what's up? Okay, so that was very amazing. Next sentence in basic is, they disagreed. Okay. Now we have 9 different alternatives to say the same sentence. So let's begin. The first is, there was a fallout between them. Second, they were at odds. Third, they were at outs. Okay. Next is, they were at loggerheads. Next is, they were daggers drawn to each other. Next is, they were at each other's throats. Next is, they had locked horns with each other. Next is, they were like cats and dogs with each other. Next is, they were in a feud. Okay, so this is what I learned today. Do subscribe if it's of some benefit to you. Bye until the next session.